welcome back to Fuller Yoga. Gonna do another video at the wonderful beach again. Today in Port Denison, just south of Geraldton in Western Australia. How wonderful. So I'm gonna do a quick video of a flow that I like to do specifically probably for running and for runners. So yeah, if you're not a runner, you'll still really enjoy it, but if you are, I think it will be really beneficial. I'm gonna start in the middle of our mats with our feet the width of the mat. You can have them a bit close to you, you can just have them naturally where they would sit, and I keep my arms beside us, and we're just going to bring our knees over to the right. Inhale, bring our knees back up. Exhale, bring our knees over to the left, and just really wiping as we go from side to side, just keeping our sit bones nice and firm to the ground, and just moving our knees from side to side. You can move about a bit, and I will sort of slowly shuffle down the mat, and that's okay. Just really want to be loosening up our hips here and opening our legs and get our body working. We're going to sit up into this position here, and we're going to bring our feet back to shoulder width apart. Going to bring our left leg out straight, right leg out. Just give them a quick little shake. Going to do a couple of circles with our ankles. And again, round the other way. Just warming up our joints here. Same time, you can probably loosen up your wrists and do some circles with your wrists. Then we're going to keep our left leg straight. Try and keep our back nice and straight. It's okay if you don't always. And then we're going to bend our right knee. We're going to interlace our hands underneath our right thigh. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we're going to stretch our leg up, keeping our thigh nice and pulled in. Stretching out that leg. Exhale, relaxing that leg down. Inhale, bring our leg nice and straight. Exhale, relaxing our leg down. And again, inhale, bring our leg nice and straight. Exhale, relaxing our leg down. And one more time, inhale, bringing that leg nice and straight. We're going to hold it for a little bit longer. So exhale, keeping that leg nice and straight. Inhale again. Exhale, bringing that leg down. Shake our legs out. Going to do it the same thing on the left side. So again, interlacing our hands underneath that left thigh. Inhale. Bringing that leg nice and straight. Now I'm suffering with a little bit of a hamstring problem at the moment. Exhale. So you probably notice this leg can't go straight as the other one. It's quite often the way with yoga. One side of our body is just can have a better range of movement than the other side. That's totally natural. It's like how one foot's bigger than the other. I don't think that correlates to what side, but I think that's the case for everyone, isn't it? One foot's bigger than the other, and things that we can do on our left side we might not be able to do on our right, and vice versa. Inhale, pushing that leg out. Exhale, bringing our foot back down. And one more time, inhale. I'm going to hold it here. Exhale, keep holding that leg up. Maybe try and bring it higher if you can. And exhale, and our legs down. Going to shake them out. From here, we're going to bring our feet hip width apart. We're going to push up. And we're going to come into our Malasana. Now I do Malasana a lot, but I think it's really good for your movement, and also once you get comfortable with being quite deep in the position, it then becomes really enjoyable to do it. We're going to push our hips back up, bring our feet together, hip width apart, and we're going to come into our forward fold. Inhale, we're going to rise up, hands above our head. Exhale, bringing our hands down. Going to come to the top of our mat, We're going to inhale, raising our hands up. Exhale into our forward fold. Inhale, bring our hands to our shins. Exhale, grounding our hands down and our feet back. Coming into our plank. Exhale, lowering into our chaturanga. Inhale, pushing up into our upward facing dog. Really bringing that great gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, coming in to our downward facing dog. You can walk out those legs, stretch them out. Inhale, bringing that right leg high. Exhale, bringing our right foot in between our hands and lowering down our left knee. We're going to inhale, bringing our hands up and lowering our pelvis into that squat. Have a little friend joining us. Hello. Bringing those hips down and exhale. Going to bring our hips back and we're going to fold forward over that right leg. Inhale. We're going to come back up into our low lunge and exhale, bringing those hips back, flexing our foot up. Our right leg should be nice and straight and bringing our hands forwards. If you can only bring your hands here, that's great, and position yourself and you'll still feel the stretch in that leg. If you can bring your hands forward towards your toe, amazing. Inhale, bring up to our low lunge and exhale, bringing our hips back. You can also bring your head down over, bring your head towards your knee for a deeper stretch. And inhale, bring our hands up above our head. Going to ground our hands down either side of our foot and we're going to bring our left leg to join our right into our forward fold. From here, you can clutch your elbows and just swing from side to side. Bring your hands down. Inhale, gonna rise up. Exhale, bring our hands down. Gonna do the same thing, but now on the other side. So inhale, hands above our head. Exhale, come to our forward fold. Inhale, hands to our shin, nice and flat back. Exhale, grounding those hands down and our feet back. Inhale, into our plank position, chaturanga. Inhale to our upward facing dog. Exhale to our downward facing dog. Find some stillness here or walk your knees out. Then we're going to inhale, bringing our left leg nice and high to a three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing our left foot in between our hands, lowering that right knee. Inhale, bringing our hands above our head and deepening our pelvis down, trying not to bend this knee over our left ankle, but just sinking our pelvis where we are and staying nice and strong on our front leg. And exhale, we're going to bring our hips towards the back of the mat, pointing our toes up to the sky and bringing our hands forward and lowering ourselves over that left leg. Inhale, rising up, hands above our head. Exhale, bringing those hips back again, lowering your head towards your knee, feeling that stretch in your hamstring. Inhale, hands above our head, deepening that, sinking our pelvis, deepening our low lunge. And exhale, bringing our hips back, hands as far as feels comfortable. As I said, if it's here, that's fine. If it's here, that's also fine. And inhaling one last time, bringing our hands above our head. Going to ground our hands around our left foot. Going to push into that left foot and bring our right foot to meet it, into our forward fold, hugging our elbows. We're going to inhale and rise up, exhale, bring our hands down. From here we're going to come into our chair pose. So as it says on the tin, acting like we're sitting in a chair. So we want to have our feet hip widths apart. We're going to sink down. We're going to tuck our pelvis in. So engaging our core, it's nice and strong, and bringing our arms either side of our head to our ears. Inhale and exhale here. On the next exhale, deepen your chair pose and hold it for a couple of breaths, and then we're going to forward fold. Couple of deep breaths here, and we're going to go again straight into our chair pose. Inhale, and on our exhale we're going to lower ourselves a little bit more. Another inhale and exhale. Inhaling one more time, and on the exhale coming into our forward fold, grabbing those elbows, and for one more time we're going to come into our chair pose. So rising up into our chair pose, arms nice and straight, nice and strong. Try and see if you can have your knees and see a little bit of your toes whilst in this position, and make sure they're level, you know, one knee's not going more protruding across your toes than the other. We're going to lift our heels up, and we're going to exhale all the way to our mat. Then we're going to come into our mat, and we're going to lower ourselves nice and down on the ground here. And we're going to do the same thing we did at the start, and we're just going to open our hips up, so bringing our knees down to the right side, our knees down to the left side, making sure our feet are the width of the mat. Just finding that range of motion we had before. Maybe it feels better than 5 minutes ago when we were doing it for the first time. We're going to bring our feet in towards us. We're going to come into our happy baby pose. So keeping the bottom of our back nice and flat to the ground. Going to take our first 2 fingers of each hand and wrap them around our big toes. And we're just going to gently rock from side to side. If you fall over at one side, it's absolutely fine. This is kind of there to have a little bit of fun and just move about in your body. When you feel ready, just going to come back up. And yeah, it's just a nice short quick video that maybe you can do in the mornings or just before bed, or maybe just before you're going out the door for a run. So I hope you enjoyed.